Hey everyone, welcome to Cape practice number 4. So today we're looking at Tanya who planted sunflowers, and the students are tracking growth of their individual plants. The table shows the height of Tanya's plant T days after after they planted her sunflower seed. All right. So part A, if the growth of the sunflower continues at the same rate, what is the expected height in inches on day 55? So looking at this, it looks like every 10 days, it's growing 4 inches, right? So we're adding 4 between all of these every 10 days. So at 50 days, we would be at 20, and at 60 days, we would be at 24. We can reason then on day 55, it would be at 22 inches. Based on the data in the table, which function is an appropriate model for the height, h in inches, at time t? Okay, so here the thing is, if time is t is every day, but we're measuring in this table every 10 days, then it's going to be looking at 4 inches every 10 days, right? So 4 inches every 10 days is going to leave us with a fractional amount. And so we would look at 4 inches every 10 days is going to be 2/5 times the number of days. So this would be D. And you can check that, right, by inputting. If I put 10 days into this, right, 10 times 2/5 equals 20 divided by 5, which is 4. That gives me 4 inches. Okay, so you can always double check that that works using the equation. Part C, on the given xy coordinate plane, graph h of t. To graph a line, select 2 points. Okay, so on the computer, you graph 2 points and then it should draw the line for you. So we really only need to start with 2 points. So if we have 10 days and 4 inches, right? So 10 days and 4 inches, this is 1 point here. And then we have 20 days and 8 inches. That's another point that we would have that can draw a line, right? So this line is going to go up like that. And you can also should be able to see that that slope of 2/5 is here as well, right? Because if I go up 2, I'm going over 5. So my rise is 2, my run is 5. What is an appropriate domain for the function in contests? So remember, domain is input. So what are the possible inputs? Well, the possible inputs here might seem like, we know it can't be negative, right? So it's not going to be integers only. It seems like it could be non-negative integers only. However, between the spaces between days, we can also measure. So we could say 2.4 days, and we know that that means 2 days and 40% of those hours, right, and some hours. Or we could say 2.5 days, and we know that that means 2 days and 12 hours. So you can count fractions of days or decimals of days. And so I'm going to say all non-negative real numbers. This letter B is tempting, but it's not the best answer for the appropriate domain because days are something that we can measure in fractions. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Your code word for today is sunflower. Again, your code word for today is sunflower.